In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a stylish and elegant ponchini. You can wear this ponchini two different ways to keep your shoulders toasty and warm, great for strapless dresses. This project is for beginners and uses only the slip knot, chain, and single crochet stitches. For supplies, you'll need scissors, yarn needle, a crochet hook size J or 6.5 millimeters, and a bulky or fun yarn of your choice.
Hi everyone. This is a very easy project. All we will be doing is slip knot, chain stitch, and single crochet. So I'm not using the yarn that I've made the project out of for the tutorial. I'm just using some Super Saver in red so it's easy for you to see. We want to take the short end over the long end, fold down your loop over, pick up that middle strand, then holding on, just pull up. And there you have your slip stitch. Now we want to chain. Chain is yarn over, pull it through. Yarn over, pull it through. Yarn over, pull it through. You want to do that 50 times. Okay, when you're at the end of your chain 50 times, I want you to chain one more, and now we're going to start our single crochet. The first chain from the hook we're going to skip, and we're going to go into the second chain from the hook. Put your yarn in, your hook in, I'm sorry. Grab your yarn, pull it through. You have 2 on your hook, yarn over, and pull it through. That's your single crochet. Then you want to go to the next chain, same thing. Hook in, grab that yarn, 2 on, yarn over, pull it through. Next chain, hook in, grab your yarn, 2 on your hook, yarn over, pull that through. You want to continue to do that all the way down your 50 chains. And you can see I'm at the end of the single crochet. At the end, I want you to chain 1 and turn your work so it's facing the other direction, and then we're going to do that over again. So we're going to go into the first stitch, and you can see the stitches, you can see the double loop at the top and the space in between. Just put your hook through that, grab the yarn, 2 on your hook, yarn over, pull through. Next stitch, same thing. Next, grab your yarn, 2 on your hook, yarn over, pull through. And this is going to be the pattern for the entire side, and you're going to make 2 sides. So just continue your 50 stitches, single crochet, all the way down, get to the end, chain 1, turn, 50 stitches. Continue until you have a block that's 10 inches in length and you're 50 inches across, your 50 chains across. In making mine, I used this Lion brand homespun yarn, and it's in Metropolis, and I went online, and you still can purchase this. I got mine on clearance, but I wanted to show it to you. Thought it gave a nice tweedy type effect. And I wanted to show you what it looks like when you're working with a bulky yarn and you're working with a patterned yarn. You're going to notice that you really don't see excuse me, any stitches. So a lot of this I do by feel. I've reached the end, I've done my chain, and then I actually just feel when you're using larger needles and this bulky weight, it's pretty easy. You can just feel the stitch right in there. So we go in and we do our single crochet, and then from that stitch I just feel down again, yarn over and single crochet, and you just want to continue down through. And you want to take your time, and what if I lose my place, I just feel where that stitch is and then just move down one. And once you practice this technique, it gets pretty easy. When you're finished, make your loop fairly large, remove your crochet hook and cut your yarn. Then just take your end, put it through that loop and tug on it gently until you get a knot. Then you want to take your yarn needle, thread it so you have it threaded, and then you want to weave this through. Just position it so you can see a little bit better. Just take your needle and start weaving it through your stitches. And then pull it through. And you want to weave it a good distance so it's stuck in there. And then what I do is I take the end and I push down the material a little bit. Take your scissors again, snip your yarn, and when you straighten out your line again, your tail is all buried. And you want to do that with every tail that you have. Your beginning tails, any tails from like here where I tied the yarn, I need to bury these as well. I wanted to show you a little tip on how to do these short ends. If you've cut your yarn a little bit too short, what you want to do is get close to where you are and then start weaving your yarn needle without the thread in it. Weave it down till your eye is near your yarn. Thread the needle, and so pull your yarn through, and now your needle is already positioned, and just slowly pull that yarn through, and then push down on your project again, snip that yarn, and you're all done. we want to place one down this way, and then we want to place the other one on top, just a little bit. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure in a couple inches, 2, maybe 3 inches. I'm going to take my yarn needle, already threaded with matching yarn, and I am going to weave this together. So now all our ends are tucked in, and if you want to leave it this way, that's absolutely fine, especially if you're using one of the chunkier yarns like this and you don't feel it needs any more decoration, maybe one of the fun fur yarns. I think this would be really cute in that. But another thing to do to decorate it is use some buttons. This is an old vintage rhinestone button that I had hoped to use, but I'm thinking it's getting a little bit lost in there. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take a needle and thread. It's a hank button, the shank it's got right there on the end, and I'm just going to take the needle and thread and I'm going to place it where the two are connected, just to add a little finishing touch. And there you have it. See you next time. Bye-bye.